or won't pay it back. We meet the High Court enforcement agents who are pushed to their limits.
You're a livid little yellow twat.
Dealing with desperate debtors.
Please open the door.
Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
In dramatic situations.
I'm breaking glasses.
We meet the people who are losing their homes.
We've got nowhere to go.
You can't leave it because if that pipe comes off, it's like threatening.
And their possessions.
We'd be alright to tow it behind the transit.
Because whatever happens, if you can't pay...
Get your hands off me.
They'll take it away. Last year, over 100,000 county court judgments were issued against businesses in England and Wales. With an average value of nearly £3,500, creditors are increasingly turning to the High Court to get their money back. Stuart McCracken and Elmore Victor are High Court enforcement agents. They travel thousands of miles every week, collecting debts and seizing goods. Today they're on their way to a dog kennel business in Crewe, Cheshire, to recover a debt of over £3,000 owed to a supplier.
Where are we off to, Vic?
We are off to Thermal Dog Kennel.
Wonder if the owner's called Jack Russell.
No, he's actually called David. It's David Routledge.
If company director David Routledge can't or won't pay today, the agents can remove goods from his business to cover the value of the debt.
I reckon it's one of these little out units. Thermal Dog Kennels. We're after Mr. David Routledge. I'm a High Court enforcement agent. I need to speak to Mr. Routledge. Is that yourself?
I'm one of them. Which one you want?
David.
Which one? There's two on them.
Right, okay.
Director of the company.
Director of Thermal Dog Kennels.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Are you able to get them on the phone?
Yeah.
We're High Court enforcement agents. We're here to take control of goods.
What goods?
The goods that are in the premises at the moment.
Thermal Dog Kennel Company.
Right, okay. Well, you need to get them on the phone.
What's Thermal Dog Kennels supposed to do?
Well, they're talking about it at the moment, so you need to get Mr. Routledge on the phone.
No, I can't.
No, okay, that's fine. Can you start doing an inventory of goods?
This Mr. Routledge claims he isn't the David Routledge, director of the debtor company they're looking for.
You need to start cooperating with us, sir.
No. Come on, gentlemen.
No, we'll carry on doing what we're doing, sir.
You're right, you leave those premises.
No, we're not.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not trespassing at all. No, please don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Touch you? I'll do more than touch you. I don't care who you are or what you do. There is nothing here at Thermal Dog Kennels. If you look at the record...
Can you stand back, please, sir?
No, I will not stand back. Will you leave our premises?
I'm not going anywhere, sir.
You're not going our premises? Right. Right, come on. Let's see who can sort to first.
Mr. Routledge, the company's house is still active, sir, and it's ready.
Can you stop leaning on me,
Yes.
please, sir?
No, I won't. We'll leave this premises. Move this man out of the way.
It's fine. You can talk to me, sir.
For a start, High Court enforcement is nothing but a company. You're not a High Court. I want to see. I want to see your bailiff certificate for a start.
No problem at all, sir.
Come on, let me see it.
No,
And then I want to see the writ and the authorization. Come on, sir.
who are you, sir?
What, man?
Who are you?
And me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So I'm not showing you anything, sir.
Right, and I'm
Okay.
telling you to
And I'm not going anywhere until you cooperate with us.
I don't want to cooperate with you.
Exactly, sir.
I've told you.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll continue doing my job
You will,
until you start cooperating with us, sir.
I'm not cooperating with you because you're...
Okay. Don't touch me again.
I went more
Do
than
not
touch
touch
you.
me again.
I find
I'll
you
be arrested.
Have me arrested. Go on, I'm a 72-year-old gentleman with a heart complaint. And do you think the police are going to be very interested in me when they see a big burly thug like you threatening me? Yes. It's nothing to what else will be in your face you carry on.
Sometimes when you work in pairs, one person gets more abuse than the other. We get it every day, every single day. And it doesn't bother us. I don't go home crying at night because someone says they don't like me. I move on to the next job and get over it. Why are you being like this, sir?
Why are you like
Why
this?
are you being like
Because
this, sir?
it's quite clearly there are notices all over the place. I tell you, this has nothing to do with Thermal Dog Kennels.
You need to work with us then, sir.
Mr. Routledge claims that Thermal Dog Kennels is not based at the address and is nothing to do with him.
We have hundreds of companies that have got registered office here.
Okay.
I find your whole attitude aggressive and
I'm sorry, sir. Haven't you just tried to push me out of the building?
Yes,
I'm in my personal space, sir.
Come on, I want you to have me arrested. I want you to charge me. Come on.
Do you mind
Come on, big man. Come on, big man. Come on. You can't, can you? Because you're a living little yellow twat.
You can tell signs of when people are going to be aggressive just by the way that the body language is, by the way that they get into your personal space immediately. And you've got to think one step ahead of trying to get this message clearly to them that regardless what behaviour is going to happen, we're going to be doing the job, we're going to be executing the writ.
Just step aside, I'll have a convo with you. Alright? Let's start from the beginning.
I'm quite happy to show you a series of events which will show there's lots of companies with registered addresses here.
Right.
Yes, but that man was getting
That's
those
fine.
notices.
That's fine.
Now,
You can deal with me. You
Yes,
can deal with
yes,
me.
I think
Oh,
you're
we can go in the back and in your office.
With the situation escalating, Stuart talks to the police.
As we've gone to do an inventory of goods, he's become very aggressive, trying to throw us out of the building. So we're here to continue our job regardless of the situation.
Vic takes Mr. Routledge aside to try and find out more about the company that owes the money.
Is David, is he your son?
yes.
Okay.
So David Senior.
Right, both, okay, that's fine. Were they trading from here at some point before?
Yes. It's ceased trading probably 2 years ago. But it's filed accounts at company's house. But it has no assets at all, it's just a trading company.
Just as Vic seems to be making progress, Stuart's arrival changes Mr. Routledge's attitude.
Why is he still in the premises?
I'm not going anywhere, sir.
Another man arrives in the office.
Jonathan, this man's intimidated me, and he's threatened me.
I've been threatened you, sir.
Yes, you
I
are
think you need to
aware
calm down, sir.
that he is a disabled person with a serious heart condition, and that your threats here can
What threats?
actually invoke into a heart
What
attack.
threats are that, sir?
By sitting there by your intimidation, by the
Yes,
sound
you
of
are
it.
intimidated.
I'm
That's
here to do my job, sir.
Yes, you're not.
If you want to
You're
cooperate,
intimidated.
if you want to cooperate, sir,
Look, I told you
cooperate.
that you are intimidated. I don't have to cooperate with you. You just
That attitude, sir, is getting you through here. Right, ignore what I'm saying then, sir. Ignore what I'm saying, sir.
Would you please get this man out?
I'm not going anywhere, sir, so you can deal with it.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere, sir.
Right, we'll see about that. No,
Calm
get
down,
out.
calm down, sir.
I want to get him out. Get him out.
I'm not going anywhere,
Get him
sir.
out. Come on. You should have this one.
Get off me.
Oh, violence then. Oh, let's best then.
What?
Let's best. No, I'm having you now.
Out.
Oh, yes. You're a clenched fist.
Out. Out.
With the threats escalating, will Stuart and Vic be able to get the £3,000 they came for? High Court enforcement agents Stuart McCracken and Elmore Victor were in Cheshire with a writ to recover £3,000 from a company called Thermal Dog Kennels.
We're after Mr. David Routledge.
The man they met, Mr. Routledge, had the same surname as the company director of Thermal Dog Kennels, but denied that he was him.
Are you able to get him on the phone?
Mr. Routledge didn't want to cooperate.
Now, come on, gentlemen.
No, we'll carry on doing what we're doing, sir.
He then tried to get Stuart out of the premises.
Come on, big man. Come on. You can't, can you? Because you're a living little yellow twat.
Then another man arrived. Tensions rose and Mr. Routledge made threats against Stuart.
Calm down, sir.
Get off. Get off.
Oh, violence then. Oh, let's best then.
What?
Oh, I'm having you now.
Now the agents need to calm the situation down so they can resolve this complicated case. Stuart takes the man who recently arrived to one side.
Well, we're here to speak to David Routledge.
The David Routledge that you're after is up in North.
We need to speak to him, and we need to see some documentation for what actually belongs to this company. Please, sorry, sir.
My name's John Routledge. I'm the owner of all this stuff here.
John Routledge tells the agents he's the director of an entirely different dog kennel business, trading from the same address. If this is the case, the agents won't be able to seize any assets, but they need proof.
This is a lease agreement for the goods that are owned on lease here to Animal Housing Solutions.
The lease proves that a new business, Animal Housing Solutions, is indeed trading from the address, as John Routledge says, and the equipment on the premises is hired out from a different company. The assets on site don't belong to Thermal Dog Kennels, and so they can't be seized.
I'm just looking at this.
But as the company named on the writ is still listed as trading from the address, the agents have the right to stay on the premises to conclude their inquiries.
I now require you now to leave this premises, please.
We won't be leaving, sir.
Get out of that door now.
The problem is, they're still active on company's houses trading from here. That's the problem we're sitting with today.
The company's house is only just sitting there as an entity, exactly.
The active address is here, on company's house. It shows that it's here.
Yes.
We didn't make up that information.
Despite John Routledge's protests, the agents won't leave until they've tried to find out where the director of Thermal Dog Kennels, David Routledge, is.
So is the defendant we're looking for, which is not trading from here, that's your dad?
No.
Is this your dad?
Yes.
Is it your brother then?
Yes.
Right.
Who's up north?
Where about?
He's up in Leeds.
Have you got a contact number for him?
Yes, but we're not going to give it to you.
With no company assets there to seize, and no help from the family in contacting David Routledge Jr., Stuart and Vic have no choice but to leave empty-handed.
All right, see you later. The issue we got is it's Thermal Dog Kennels, and when we walk in there, there's kennel equipment. There's cages, there's photos of dogs.
It's just the way they came across, you know, they weren't forthcoming with any information. They know the person, it's obviously family. We'll just take it through our trades department.
And see where we end up.
Over the last 3 years,